Okay, welcome back to the Zoom class again today. Today we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students. They are advanced students and they are going to talk about something. They have some questions and I'm going to call Mr. Dylan. Dylan is going to be here. Dylan is going to talk about something. All right, Dylan.
Let me tell a little bit myself to you. First of all, my full name is Dylan. So you can call me Dylan. So I live in Madagascar and I'm still student in senior. But so my question is so can the young and the leave school without parents' permission? Because concerning about education in Madagascar, and it's very hard when, for instance, as soon as I have a baccalaureate, when I want to keep on my study university, and I can't because of it's very hard to join university because of the life. And I think so in America, and when they want to keep university, but so when they don't want to keep, and so without permission parents, there will be problem or not.
All right, he is saying if the student they don't want to go to school anymore, is that a problem for the parents or not?
Yes, it is a problem for the parents out here. Firstly, hello, and hope all is well out there. And with the sunny weather you guys having out there. Okay, so yes, it is a problem for the parents because out here it's a law for the children to go to school. If the children don't go to school, they're going to come to the parents' home to see why the child is not going to school, and the parent risk being arrested for not sending the child to school unless they have homeschooling. Now they do have homeschooling, but that's different, but you have to register your child for that in advance. You can't just say, I'm going to keep my child at home and not let the system know that you're homeschooling your child. So yeah, it's a problem, a big problem.
Thank you for devoting your time. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Okay, give it up to Dylan. Right. Next, Mrs. Ruba.
Hello, Michael. Hello, teacher.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Good, and you?
Doing good today.
Okay, so my name is Ruba. I'm from Madagascar, and I'm still a student here in English Center. So my question today is is it mandatory to go in the university there, or the students can have a choice about it?
Oh, no, it's your choice. Some people, it's a tradition to go to college, and then others go to vocational school, but it's not necessary, it's not mandatory.
Like in Madagascar, it's not mandatory too, but pretty much of the students here, they would like to keep their study in university, but sometimes they can't afford it. That's why I'm asking that question. So thank you very much, teacher, for devoting your time and for teaching us.
Sometimes the children here can't afford it, but there are programs that will help them to go to school, or they can apply for scholarships. And the scholarship sometimes will pay for their full 4 years of college, or sometimes they'll pay half of it, and then they can get grants. So there's other ways if you cannot afford it to go to school, to go to college.
Yes, so thank you for giving an information.
You're welcome. That means welcome.
Next, Mr. Ishaya. Mr. Ishaya.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Ishaya. I'm from Madagascar. And I'm an English student at China. I ask question for you. My question is what can I do if I am keeping study in there? Because I have diploma, go for nothing here in Madagascar.
Okay, he is asking, he has a diploma and he would like to study in America. And can you tell him like what should he do to go to States to study there?
To come out here to study?
Yes.
I think the first thing you have to do is get a visa. Like maybe be your sponsor to make sure that when you get here, you don't have any problem. Yeah. Those are the first two steps.
Thank you, teacher, for giving me some advice.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, you understand. Okay, next student, Mr. Hardina. Come on, Hardina.
Hello, teacher. Hello, teacher.
Hello.
My name is Ardina. I'm from Madagascar, Philippines. I'm a student, I think listener. But my question is like, I would like to land a job in abroad. What first thing gotta do?
Yeah, just like what the other teacher said, you will need to get a visa to be able to come to the States. You'll have to get someone to sponsor you here, to be responsible for you and to let you in your home and their home. Sometimes they have what's called an exchange student program, so you might be able to look into that.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope I will see you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next we are going to have Mr. Elian. Come up, Mr. Elian.
Madagascar, and for the first especially, I'm still student here in English Center, but I'm here. I wanna ask you a question like this, especially like I need your advice. First, how can you help me, because I'm as long as I'm a student and as long as I'm grown up, I need the help for you to how to brush up my English better, how to brush up my brain, because I think I don't know if my brain is rusty, but I'm still curious if I speak English. That's why I ask you, how can I brush up my English better?
And using the charts that we sent ahead, if you study those while we're not there with you, and then once you get a chance to study those charts, we can keep on online like we're doing now, and then when we get there, we can even help you more speak language even more, and then English even more, and then you can also help us learn Madagascar. So that's the beautiful part of once we get there and we're face to face with each other and we can exchange like that.
Yes, because we want to get to know you guys, to learn your language. You can teach us your language. We can also help to teach you English. We can bring books that can help you to learn the English language and to learn about our culture as well.
And you can show us your culture.
Yes. We can learn about your history there in your country, and we can teach you about our history here in our country.
Thank you so much. Congrats to Mr. Elian.
Oh, I hope he understood.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for the answer. And we are really like to share to you guys about the culture in Madagascar, and you're going like to share your culture to us. And next student, we are going like to have Dugai. Luiso.
Luiso.
Okay. Hello, teachers.
Hello, how are you?
Hi there.
How are you?
Good, how are you today?
Okay, my name is Luison. I'm from Madagascar. I have a question for you. Where does American come from? My question is, where does America come from?
Where does American come from?
Yes.
American comes from the Europeans that brought their culture over here and changed the name to America to make it suitable for them to live here. And so that's pretty much where it came from. Just like Africa got the name changed, so that America get the name change.
Thank you so much for the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Mr. Socrates. Socrates.
Socrates.
Socrates.
Hello, teachers.
Hello, how are you this evening? Morning for you.
Good morning.
So, let me tell you a little bit about me. First of all, my full name is Lenin Socrates, or Gobet Socrates. I am still student at the center. So today I have a question for you. What is the broad side to studying in America?
It's like to study in America.
The best subject?
Yeah, if you would like to study in America, and what is the good side? What is it about studying in America?
You can
So
answer that.
what are the best subjects to study?
What is the advantage? What is good about learning in the States?
Our history from around the world. We get to learn like the different cultures where they came from. The people that migrated to the United States, we get to learn about them. There's so many different cultures here. And we get to learn about everybody. And for me, I like English. I like learning about history. I like science and biology, things like that.
Today, if I come to Zoom class and I'm good, and you?
I'm good. How are you? You enjoying the weather?
Yes. First of all, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Machas. I come from Madagascar for Dauphin. I'm still student here. Yeah. My questions is I'd love to study at Senera, but if I come here, there is somebody make fun of me about my English. Yeah, it's not okay by me if somebody doesn't that. Yeah, there is something that I know my English is getting bad, and I'm still English. I know. Can you give me some advice? Because I'd love to go in here every day.
Well, usually when people come here with a different accent, people love it because they know that you came from somewhere else. And mostly people will be intrigued with you because you have an accent and they want to know where you came from. And more than likely, they're going to want to know about your country. So it's less likely when you come here that you'll get teased about your accent. If anything, people will like, oh, you have a beautiful accent. Where are you from? And then they'll go into it like that. And they'll want to start conversation with you because they know by you coming from somewhere else that you're going to have some knowledge that they don't have. So you have the upper hand coming here with the accent. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. That's me from my...
You are welcome. And I have a question before you bring the next student up. I have a question. I would like to know, has any of you guys heard of Martin Luther King?
Okay, the next student is going to answer that, and we don't know like the answer, but
no one's heard of Martin Luther King?
All right, guys, who knows about Martin Luther King? Martin Luther King.
No.
All right, Dylan is going to answer.
Yeah. Okay, who's all right?
Let me take a time. Let me take a time. I think so. Liter. Yeah, liter.
He's what?
Liter.
Yeah.
Okay. Martin Luther King, he was a okay, go ahead.
Sorry, teacher, but I'm clueless about that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What did you just say?
What did she say? What did she say? We didn't hear what she said.
She has no clue about it.
Well, Martin Luther King was very, very popular here. He was a great leader here in America. And he was a Baptist minister, and he was an activist who was one of the most prominent leaders in the civil rights movement here in the United States. And he also taught, about peace and doing things peacefully instead of being violent. His thing was to do things peacefully. And Miss TC, you want to say something about Martin Luther King that can enlighten them?
Yes, he helped us to learn about who we are as a people and to unite as a people and to love everyone and to embrace all cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know much about that history.
Yeah, he was the youngest man to receive the Nobel Peace Prize too. Mm-hmm.
So now, like, America is in peace right there.
He was a peacemaker, not America.
We still have a ways to go.
Yeah, but we're still fighting for the peace.
My name is Jeremy. I come from Farafin. Yeah, I'm still student here.
How are you?
My question is, what should I do when I study in America?
Yeah. Okay. When you study in America, you want to go to a good university that's going to yield you a prominent degree, that's going to yield you prominent work, that's going to yield you prominent class, so that as long as you're here, you'll be able to take care of yourself. So you want to be able to get into a historical Black college, probably most likely. That's going to give you history of the people, of Black people, so you know of your culture of people since we've been here, and then how we originated from there, and how we got here, and all of that you will learn in a historical Black college or university. They're called HSBC here. And when you go to a historically Black college, you don't just learn education, you learn your history as well there. So that would be better for you because you're getting 2 for 1, and you're learning how we as a people started, and then how we got here, and then how we want to go back.
And then you can join different groups that are learning about those things. You can, get involved with study groups with people that like the same interests that you like.
Thank you, teacher, and I hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope to see you.
We hope to travel there to learn about your culture as well.
Okay, Mr. Elia is going to answer the question about our culture. Some of the culture that Mr. Elia is going to answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me explain you about our culture. For example, like a pop question. How to do if you want a pop question here? Yeah. In Madagascar, I think we have 18 tribes here. And we have a different culture too in the 18 tribes, that I say. And first of all, one of them our tribe Anteshaka. And I might think you will know what is Anteshaka, but that is our tribe here. And we have a pop question. Yeah. First of all, we're gonna do an what is in this before first we bring a chicken. I don't know how to process this, but a chicken first, and the calf die, and a side of chicken. We are with a fire, and we put this sound in my wife first, and my wife too put this sound in my head too. We do right each other. After that, we carry my parents to my parents-in-law, and we bring a cow before carrying my wife in my house. That is our happy role to put question here. Yes.
Okay. I think he was talking about the tribes. You have 18 tribes, and you spoke of your tribe that you're from, and something that you do guys culturally do that's traditional, where you you guys cut the cow, and then you cook the cow. Is that correct? Did I say it right?
Yeah, but very important is a son who what is that? We need
the eldest son.
Repeat again, please.
He was talking about the culture of Madagascar, about getting married or wedding or to back the question.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so in our culture, the first thing that you are going to do is to show up yourself to the brothers and sisters, not the parent directly, and you are going to bring chicken. And
okay.
You are going to kill the chicken, and you are going to get the blood. And you are going to get the blood, and the man is going to put the blood on the front of the lady, and the lady too is going to take the blood, and they're going to put it on the man's front. And after that, we are going to bring one cow or one woman or one lady, one cow. That is in our culture. So every time we are going to get married, we are going to give a cow. And if you have no cow, that's not okay for the family. So a cow is the best thing in Madagascar. In our culture, a cow is like a bank. If we have money, we buy cow, and that is a sign or a symbol of wealth in Madagascar. So cow is everything for us. If there is any death, like a death ceremony, we have to kill zebu or cow. That is all in terms of popping the question or getting married.
Okay, that's good to know.
Is there a certain age that you must be before you can marry?
What was that?
Is there a certain age that one must be before they can marry?
Yeah, in Madagascar, our government given a rule like 18 years old. That is Yeah, I think it's true in America too. And 18 years old, it's possible to run away to be married.
Yes, there is a certain age for Malagasy like to be married, but we have two different ways of getting married. Some people from the bush, from the rural area, and the people from the city. So in the rural area, I think like it's not a problem for the parents like to let their kids like to be married ahead of time or out of age. But in town, it's very complicated like for the parents because here a girl should be like 18, more than 18, like to have an ID and to be married. Less than that is not okay because you will be in jail for that in town. But in the rural area, I think the parents are sure this kind of different of the mindset because they would like their children like to get married ahead of time because of like avoiding duties, avoiding like responsibilities, because life right there is kind of hard and they try to get rid of their children ahead of time. And if there is any man who would like to get married to the girl and then let them go. So they don't have a lot of problems like taking care of their children because it's very hard to take care of the children in the rural area. But in town, 18 is okay. Less than that is going to be like risky for you to date. Even dating, not to get married. And the law is going like to be at the back of you and you will be in jail for that.
Yeah.
A plan if given an advice or a help for somebody who doing good farmer like farmer cassava, farmer rice in the bush, but a problem, for example, for South of Madagascar, global warming there. Yeah, that's why it's hard to them how to improve their life there about farming, like farming cassava, farming rice, farming corn. That is a problem there, but in Madagascar, our government has a schedule about it, like giving help, like material, like doing barrage. Yeah, that is their duty, their responsibility from government. Yeah, it has their schedule about it.
Yeah, I think like agriculture in Madagascar, it's very important here, and I think the government is going like to help the people to farm, or sensitizing, or motivating everybody to farm. And there is no law because if you want to farm and if you want to sell your product at a local market, there is no law. When you farm and when you have the product and you go to the market and you sell it, no problem. There is no law enforcement or there is nothing that the government can do. But if you are going to sell your product to the company, or if you're going like to sell your product abroad, like international market, and you are going like to set up a project or an association, and the paperwork and everything, you have like to pay the taxes and everything. So it depends on the thing that you are going like to do with the product that you are going like to produce. International market, you are going to pay, but if you are going like to sell locally and there is no law because of like the people in the bush, they farm rice and cassava, sweet potatoes, like vegetables. And when they are like the season like for the reaping it, and they go to the market and they sell it, no paper, no taxes. But if you farm and if you are going to supply like to the company needs a vegetable like hotel, and you have like to have like a paper, like in other words, like the license. You need to have a license for selling it, and you are going like to pay taxes because you make money from the government, and you are going like to the government is coming to you, and that is the law that we have here in terms of
for somebody who practice livestock, like livestock pork and livestock chicken. Yeah, that is another thing that we have here in Madagascar. But the problem if you want to do that, in a town is not, I think, no problem, but in a bush especially, insecurity, yeah, that is first a problem in there because insecurity is increasing more and more. That pushes them to move in their place because of insecurity there. But life there is not taking bad, but that is one of the problems.
To add it up, outside of cow, we have a livestock, goat, sheep, and jack, goose. Yeah, those are the kind of livestock that we have outside of cow. But cow is like the highest.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are teacher, if you are coming here in Madagascar, what you're gonna do is like we are coming out to you and chatting with you or hanging out if it's possible, because it's been a long time. The wish to meet you, and when you come here, we wish to be to hang out with you. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys do for fun?
Yeah, and next, yes. So if you come here, the first of all, so we are going to be in the beach because of the Madagascar, and we have a lot of beach, beautiful, and first time it's a Cuba beach and Libana beach, and if you are bar surfing, and don't worry because we are gonna teach you about it, and about dancing, something like that, and yes. It's on me. Yeah, and gonna be countryside if we have free time. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, that's my idea. So it's possible. Everything is okay if you come here. Okay?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
I have a question. What are some of your cultures that you can teach us, your customs? Like, do you guys do any type of weaving with baskets or anything? Or do you make any clothing or dye clothing or anything like that?
That's a good one.
Yeah. Come here first. It's better if you come here. And if you have free time, you can walking around. You can walk around with me. For example, I can reserve and in the cascade. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, what kind of system you are asking?
Yes.
Like a president?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have kings and queens, or do you have a president, a government? What's your rulership?
Okay, let me lay it for you. Before there is
Yeah. Okay, so in Madagascar, we used to have a queen and king before, but the French people came, and the French people deleted or divided like
of king. Before we have had a king before, but right now as long as have a president, I think we don't have any more a king, but just a president. But before, as I say, we have an 18 tribe here, so we have had 18 king too from a place that you have this tribe, and right now we have just one president, but and a king. We don't have a king anymore. No.
How many languages do you speak?
Yeah. As long as I say, we have 18 tribes here. We have one language